Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to show you how to automate another test case under register account functionality. The test case number is none other than number 15. Okay. So in order to automate this particular test case, we also have to set up a website is okay. So in this session, apart from demonstrating how to automate this particular test case, I'm also going to show you how to set up a free sample website by yourself. Okay, something extra you're going to learn in this session, guys. You see, no one will take this initiative where they will show you how to set up and how to automate this particular test case. Okay, and just check in YouTube or something, guys. You'll not find this kind of scenarios being automated by the trainers, etc. But I am doing that, okay, so that I want to take your confidence to the next level. So this particular test case is all about database testing, guys. Okay, we are going to automate the database testing using Selenium Java automation. Okay, so this test case is kind of different. You are going to learn something new in this particular test case. So be with me. But for this particular test case to be automated, I need to set up some database and a real application with some database, and then I need to automate it. Okay. So let's get started, guys. Let's get started by understanding this test case first. And manually, I'm going to give a small demo, what I'm trying to do and all. Then after that, I'll show you how to set up the website, and then with the database and all, then we'll perform the automation of the database testing using this particular Selenium Java, etc. Fine. Fine. So let's begin. Verify the details that are provided while registering an account are stored in the database. Okay. Verify that the details that are provided while registering an account are stored in the database, guys. Okay. What does it mean? Okay. When I'm trying to create an account in this tutorialsninja.com/demo application, okay, by clicking on my account drop menu, then selecting the register option and entering all the details and clicking on the continue button, account will be created. Okay. When I'm trying to register an account will be created, guys. Here, if you go here and simply type down tutorialsninja.com/demo and go to the my account and select register option and enter all the details. Like, let's say I'm entering some details, guys. Okay. I'm just entering some details here. I'm just entering some details like this. I'm entering the details. Once I enter the details and with all these valid details and some brand new email address, and once I click on continue button, account will be created. So when the account gets created, guys, with this particular details, these details will be stored in our database of the application in which we have created the account. But whether these particular details are stored properly in the database. Here, as an input, we gave this Arun as a first name, Motori, and this email address as email, telephone number as a telephone, 12345 as a password, selected the subscribe newsletter, yes, privacy policy, and click on continue button. But whether these particular details are properly stored in the database or not, we have to confirm. Okay, there may be some defect in the application database where the SQL queries written by the developers in the application are not working properly, and these details are not being stored into the one of the tables in the database. That may happen, right? But who will check? Software tester, we can check if you have access to the database, guys. So when I click on the continue button, account will be created with this particular details are being stored, okay, in the database customers table or whatever the table, okay. So we have to verify that the enter details are matching with the database details, means we are good to go. Okay, that's what we are going to do here, guys. Okay, but in order for this particular thing to happen, we need to have the access to this particular application, tutorials ninja applications database. But I don't have any database access for this particular application, guys. So what I will do here is I'm going to freshly configure a local application, okay, which looks similar to the tutorials in the application, which is an open cart application. This application template is open cart application. I'm going to show you guys how to use that open cart application, okay, and automate this database testing, okay, so that we have the database access and all those stuff. So for that to happen, guys, for that to happen, what we have to do here is before we start automating this particular test case, I need to set up the application with the database. So for that to happen, I'll just open the browser, guys. I'll just go to ChatGPT. In ChatGPT, I just need to type a command, that is how to set up open cart, okay, locally in my machine. Just type it like this. What is open cart? I'll tell you, okay. So just type open cart here in the browser, guys, and you'll be taken to this open cart open source shopping cart solution. It's a free one, guys. Okay, the code is available for free, and anyone can download this free download and install open cart website, and you'll get this website in your machine, guys. Okay, you can get this particular website front end, back end, everything in your machine. You will get it. Okay, so and also the access to the database, everything will be you will be getting. So how to do this? To make that possible, guys, to get this front end, back end of this application, and then to get the database of the application and many other stuff. So what I can do here is, here I just provided a prompt in the chat GPT, that is how to set up OpenCart locally in my machine. Okay, to set up OpenCart locally on your machine, you need to have a local server environment, which includes a web server like Apache, PHP, MySQL database. Here is a step-by-step guide to help you get OpenCart running locally. I'll show you practically, guys. Don't worry. First thing is that there are multiple options of installing the OpenCart, guys. For installing the OpenCart, we have to have a local server environment. Okay, that will be possible by different varieties like XAMPP, WAMP, MAMP, like that. So XAMPP is something that you can use in Windows or Mac or Linux, guys. Okay, WAMP is only for Windows, but I'll go with XAMPP, guys. Okay, I have the experience of working with XAMPP, so I'll show you how to download this XAMPP software and install in your machine first. Just Google, guys. ZAMPP, XAMPP download. Just say go XAMPP download. That's it. Okay. Whatever we have to install, XAMPP download. That's it. You have to say, and you'll get this XAMPP download XAMPP kind of file. Just click on this apachefriends.org under the download. Okay. This website is there, means your good place. And here XAMPP for Windows is there, XAMPP for browser, XAMPP for Linux, XAMPP for OS X. So XAMPP for Windows, because my machine is Windows machine, I'll go with the Windows. In that, different versions are there. I'll generally take the latest version, right? Okay. Here 8.2 or 12 is latest, looks like. Okay. 8.2 is the latest. I'll just click on this download, guys. Once I click on the download, let's see whether the download started. No. Uh, your download will start automatically. If it doesn't, click here. I'm just clicking there, guys, so that if the download doesn't start, let's see what will happen. I just clicked there also. And then what's the problem here? Yeah, download started anyhow. Okay. Download has started, guys. Okay. Once I clicked on that, download has started. I close this stuff. It's not required anymore. I'm downloading here. We'll go with the ChatGPT related information, whatever we got, right? We'll follow that blindly. Okay. First, we have to install, download and install XAMPP. And we are downloading and install XAMPP. And once it got downloaded, guys, once it got downloaded, right? Just double click on this. Just double click on this. You will get this kind of option, user access control, yes and no will come. Just select yes option. The installation wizard will start installing. As installation wizard will come, which will install XAMPP in my machine. Just wait. I just double clicked on the exe of the XAMPP file now. Let's see what's happening. I didn't get anything so far. Okay, it's taking some time. That's okay. Okay, some dialog came, guys. I didn't see that actually. It has coming. Where was the dialog? Yeah, here. Important, because an activated user account control on your system, some functions of XAMPP are possibly restricted. With USC, please avoid to install XAMPP. Okay. See program missing with right permissions, or deactivate USC with after this setup. Some message is coming. I'm saying okay. I don't have to worry with that. I just have to say okay, guys. So once I say okay, right? Once I say okay, setup XAMPP is there. Click on next. Don't change anything, guys. Don't change anything. Just click on next. Just click on next. Just click on next. Click on next. Once I click on next, right? Welcome to XAMPP. XAMPP is an easy to install Apache distribution containing MySQL, PHP, and Perl is coming. Let's find. That's okay. Let's wait for this to be completed. Installing, unpacking files is coming here. Let's wait for this to complete. So let's wait for the installation to complete. It may take some time. You see, this configurations, installation, downloading generally takes a lot of time, guys. Okay, we have to be patient. Okay, but I'm not going to miss any step for you. I'm going to show you practically how to install XAMPP and how to get the things done and all those stuff. Okay, fine. Without XAMPP, we cannot set up database for that application, guys. So we have to install XAMPP like this. Okay. So XAMPP is a preset software where you can run the Apache server and also the database. Okay, MySQL database, etc. So you'll see the options once it gets downloaded and installed, right? Then you will see the options. Currently, it's getting installed. Let's wait for that installation to be completed. Okay. So while the installation continues, let's go through this. Okay, we are installing a local server. I'm making my Windows machine as a server where I can set up the database for the application and run the application also. Okay. I need to set up a server and database in my same machine itself. I am setting the server machine and okay and database so that I can launch the website with some configurations. Okay. Then I need to download the OpenCart website, guys. Okay. Where after this installation of XAMPP in my Windows machine is completed. Okay. After the installation of XAMPP in my Windows machine is completed, and then I need to download the OpenCart software. If you have seen this OpenCart, right, this is the next step, guys. That is OpenCart. I'll just show you. For now, I'll not do it, but I'll show you. If you search OpenCart, you'll get to this website, right? In that website, you just have to download this folder, guys. Free download kind of stuff. You have to click, okay? Then the OpenCart open source code will come here. So OpenCart is something like, they are providing this e-commerce application for anyone to use it for free. But if you are good with the development and customization, you can do it by yourself. Or if there is someone who like this OpenCart, but they want some customization, but they are not technical people, they will generally take the business from the OpenCart. OpenCart will charge them something and customize this website for the clients and give a customized template for their clients so that the clients will be able to easily get a e-commerce application. Okay, so that's what is the business model these people are working on. Okay, they are providing for free and also they are providing the services where they can build the customized application, okay, according to your needs and all. They can customize and give it to you. Okay, as a web development company or customization company, they will do that. That's okay, we'll not do it right now. Downloading of the open card we are not going to do. So let this particular installation complete. I'll just pause the recording a bit, guys. Let it come here at least, okay? The progress will be same, right? Why will stare at the screen for a long period of time? I'll just pause the recording and then resume the recording once that installation comes to an end, okay? Guys, we are almost there. So, yeah, I got a Windows security dialog saying hello. I'll say hello. Hello, the Apache HTTP server, it's saying. Just selected yes, accept. Once accepted, right, some command prompt went off and it's creating something. Let's wait. There is still some progress going on. It's creating some uninstaller or something. Let's wait for that to complete. And yes, say it's got completed. Completing the XAMPP setup wizard. Okay. Setup has finished installing XAMPP on your computer. Do you want to start the control panel? Yeah, you can say finish and say start. That's okay. It will start from there. Or you can also launch it from the search. Okay. When it starts, it will be like this, guys. Okay. Or you can search it here. Okay. If you don't remember that option, you can simply say XAMPP, and you'll get this control panel option. Just open that. Okay. This is the way easiest way to launch. Okay. Just select that and let me type it again. XAMPP, XAMPP, XAMPP. Okay. App is there. Okay, something is going wrong here. Still some progress is going on. That's okay. XAMPP, control panel app. The icon was not coming somehow. So that's okay still. It is asking me to install XAMPP. Already have installed, right? Yeah, it's already there here. It seems double click, close it. Once I close also, it's there running here. Okay. XAMPP. Let's say BP hyphen. Okay, that's okay. It's running in the this side, guys. Okay. XAMPP is running here. Just click on this, it will launch. Okay, once you launch XAMPP, right, once you launch, if you want to close and if you want to launch, just double click here, you'll get the XAMPP software. Now I need to start the server, and also let's see that. Okay, let's see step by step why to hurry up. Okay, next thing is that we have installed XAMPP and we are able to launch XAMPP here. I didn't start the server now. Apache server I didn't start, or MySQL database I didn't start. I'll just minimize that for a while. Now I need to download the OpenCart. In order to download the OpenCart, I need to go to the official website of OpenCart. For that, I'll just Google search for OpenCart here. Once I Google search for OpenCart, I'll get this link. Click on the link. Once I get that link, then I'll click on this free download button on the page. And here, download and host your own. Okay, I don't want it to host on the cloud. Rather, I want to host in my converting my machine into a server machine by running Apache server and all. I would like to download and host my own website. I don't want to host on some other remote machines or something. I want to make my machine itself as a this server machine, okay, where the application will run. So I need to download, guys. Okay, just click on download now. Once I click on download, thank you for downloading OpenCart. Your download will begin shortly, or Click to download. Already have started, guys. You see, you can see that a zip folder is getting downloaded, guys. Okay, when I download open card, a folder is getting downloaded. Let's wait for the zip folder to get downloaded completely. Once the zip folder gets downloaded, right? Once the zip folder gets downloaded, it's saying done, but here program is not completed. That's okay. I'll go to the location where zip folder is available. Just press enter here and see. Yeah, open card zip folder has been downloaded. Extract that. Extract that zip folder. Okay, we'll follow the steps. We have downloaded just now, but okay, zip as a zip file, I got the open card downloaded, and also I have the XAMPP software installed. Now install your server environment. Install XAMPP based on your OS. Yes, we have installed it. Already this step is completed. Apart from downloading, we also have installed XAMPP here. Okay. Now start Apache and MySQL through the server control panel. In this XAMPP software, we have Apache and MySQL. Just click on start. The green color is means it has started. Okay. In the port numbers also it's giving start. MySQL also have started. And I got a security message saying, do you want to allow or not? I'll say allowed. Okay. I want to allow. Now Apache server and MySQL database are running in my machine. Okay. DBMS softwares are running. MySQL is a DBMS software. Apache is a server. Okay. Server thing, which can be used for setting up the server. This is for setting up the database. Setting up the database. This is a database management tool, DBMS. Okay. In XAMPP, you will see an interface to start Apache and MySQL. Fine, then create a database for OpenCart. Now let's create a database for OpenCart once these things are ready and all right. Okay. So for XAMPP, go to this website. Okay. Once this particular Apache and MySQL are started, right? Copy this link http://localhost php myadmin. Copy that part and in the browser you just open that. Okay, simple. Open that part, guys. Once you open that, let's see what will happen. You see, this kind of access is coming because already in my machine, this XAMPP software is running. The Apaches are on MySQL, because of which you are getting this PHP myadmin interface like this. Okay. In that, we need to go to this databases, guys. So all these things are mentioned here, guys. I'm not, so smart that I understand everything, but I need to create a database now. Okay. In order to create a database from this particular link, right? Okay. Then you need to click on the database tab, enter a name, open cart, and select the collection and then create. Okay, so what I'll do here is here when I browsed it, okay, then I'll select the databases here. Once I select the databases here, I'll give a name here. What is the name I wanted to give here? What is the name I want to give? I want to give the name as OpenCart. Enter a name like OpenCart. Give the name for the database as OpenCart. Okay, OpenCart underscore DB also you can give if you want. If you want to give database like OpenCart underscore DB or OpenCart is also fine. Okay, then this one you don't change it, just click on create. You see database has been created. You can see that getting created on the left side. You see OpenCart underscore DB is a database that I have created, guys. Now what is the next step? After creating that, extract and place OpenCart files. Whatever the OpenCart zip file you got downloaded here, right? Still it's not showing, but let's go to the downloads location where we got the zip file. Extract that. Okay, right click here and say extract all. Okay, click on extract next and all those stuff. You see it's extracting the files which are there in the zip folder of the open cart. So let's wait for this extraction to be completed. Let's wait for this particular extraction to be completed. So it will take some time, guys. Extraction is taking some time, good time, that's okay. I'll just resume once the extraction is almost there at the end. Why to waste your time? Okay. Okay, guys, the zip file has been extracted and this is extracted folder we got. Then what we have to do next? Okay, we were following this ChatGPT thing. Extract the downloaded OpenCart zip file. Then copy the contents of the extracted folder, the upload directory to the root directory of your local server. Okay. So go inside the folder, guys. Okay, go inside for XAMPP. This usually C XAMPP, then htdocs. Okay, copy the contents of the extracted folder, upload directly to the root directory of your local server. Okay, fine. So first I need to find the upload directory in my extracted zip folder. Okay, this extracted zip folder. Open that. Here you see there's an upload folder. Copy this upload folder, guys. You just need to have this upload folder. Copy this, and where you need to paste, you need to go to your C drive. You need to go to your C drive. If you have installed XAMPP in your machine, in case of XAMPP, what is the location you have to go? C drive, XAMPP folder, and htdocs is the location you have to go. In the C drive, XAMPP, in that htdocs, find out the htdocs folder. In the htdocs, okay, you need to paste. Okay, copy the contents of the to the root directory of your local server. That means this location, okay, where the XAMPP htdocs inside the htdocs folder, paste it. Now, once the pasting is going on, guys, once the pasting is going on, okay, now whatever the extracted folder that is in the extracted folder, whatever the upload directory you have posted, right? Okay, rename the folder for easy access. Rename the folder open cart for easy access. Okay, rename the folder example open cart for easy access. Okay, the extraction is still going on, guys. Just wait. The extraction is still going on. I'll just pass and resume. As you can see, guys, the copy has been finished. Now, as per the chat GPT, we are going to rename that files. Okay, rename these particular files. That is config hyphen dist. Okay, dot php. Wherever you see that config hyphen in the upload folder, if you find config hyphen dist dot php, you have to rename that to normal config only. Config dot php. Okay, this is one place. And after that, there's one more place. Again, you have to go into the admin folder here. Okay, from here you need to go to the admin folder. In that also you'll see config hyphen dist. Remove that hyphen dist and just make it config. That's it. Next, set permissions. If you are using line, mine is Windows, I don't have to do anything. Windows usually typically don't need to adjust folder permission, so we just have to skip that. Install OpenCart, guys. Now run the installer. Okay. So just now we have downloaded the OpenCart folder and extracted it, the zip file, and copied that upload folder and to the required location, and we have done that. Now we have to run the installer, guys. Okay. Uh, HTTP localhost OpenCart, or this one you have renamed it. Okay, so here whatever the upload folder is there, right, whatever the upload folder you have uploaded here, okay, that upload folder you just rename, guys. Okay, you just rename this upload folder to opencart or something. Okay, opencart or something, then that's fine. Okay, now once you rename that, then you have to open this URL. Okay, if you don't rename that to opencart upload folder to, this will not work. Okay, better to rename that folder and then copy this and just open it here. Localhost opencart. Just wait. You see, I got some installation kind of stuff, license agreement, accepting. Just read this license agreement and say click on continue, guys. And after that, you see there is GD kind of stuff, zip file kind of zip kind of thing, GD and zip, which are in red color. Remaining all are coming as tick marks, but there are some problems here. GD is a tick, GD problem is there, zip problem is there. Okay, two items are there, guys, GD and zip. Okay, so what I'll do here is GD and zip is for the two resolve that problem. What we have to do here is I'll show you the steps what you have to do. If what is the problem we are getting? GD and what was the other one? GD and zip. GD and zip current status is off. How to turn on? Okay, like that you have to say. So here some steps will come. You have to locate the php.ini file. Where you will find this php.ini file? Where you will find this php.ini file? If you are using XAMPP, you have to go to C XAMPP, this XAMPP and php.ini file we have to see, guys. Okay. Go to C drive, XAMPP, in that php.im. Okay. So let me go to XAMPP. First of all, let's go to XAMPP folder. C drive, in that XAMPP folder. PHP. In that PHP, you will find php.ini. php.ini file. Right click here and select open with notepad. Once you open with notepad, right, here we need to find out that GD or something, guys. Okay, how to find out that GD? Control F. Control F. Just search for GD, guys, and press enter. Not able to find GD. Yeah, GD is found, guys. Here you see it's highlighted here. So here semicolon is there, right? You remove that, it will get turned on. Okay. Then other one was zip, right? Just search for zip. Where is that zip here? Where it is highlighted zip? Let me see. Is there any? Just press enter here. Yeah, zip is there here, guys. Before the zip also semicolon is there. Remove this semicolon and simply say file and save and you can close this, guys. Now you can close this. Once you close this, close all this stuff, and what you have to do next is these changes I have done, guys. Okay, for GD and okay, I searched for GD and zip, and then semicolons were there. I have removed the semicolons. Okay, uncomment the lines by removing the this semicolon is a comment in that notepad. That's the reason. Okay, we have to remove the semicolons and make that. Here semicolons were there. We have removed that. Okay, saved and close the file. And now I need to restart our server. I need to restart the server, guys. Okay, how to restart the server? Stop this database and stop this server and start the server and start the database again. That's it. Just we need to restart, guys. After this changes, we have to restart. Now go here and refresh. Now you see every tick mark came. Tick mark, tick mark, tick mark, tick mark. Earlier GD was coming as no and zip was coming as red color stuff. Everything is fine now. Just click on continue, guys. Once you click on the continue, right, DB driver, MySQL localhost, username root is there. Password you have to leave it blank, guys. It will also say the same things. Just go back here to the previous prompt. Once this is done, rename the configuration file, open that and all those stuff. Okay. Okay, for easy access, rename the folder, open card for easy access, we have done already. Open card, set permissions, okay, install open card, go to, we have done this. In, this pre-installation check we have done. Okay, if not, you may need to adjust some server settings. We have done that just now, GD and zip we have done, right? That is configuration. Enter your database details, host name, localhost, that's fine. Username is root, default for XAMPP, that is also fine. Password leave empty, don't do anything by default. The name of the database you created, that is open card. Database is name of the database that you have created. Here, open cart, right? Open cart. What was the database I created, guys? If you see here, open cart underscore DB is the database name. This is the database I have created. And then next one, open cart. Here, open cart is there, but we have given the database name as open cart underscore DB. I'm just giving open cart underscore DB. Set up a username and password and email for the admin account. Okay, so here admin is the username, and I'll just give the admin as a password. Admin. Okay, and here I need to give some email address. Just give some valid email address. Click on continue. So username and password are admin and admin, guys. Let's see whether this is working fine or not. What's the problem here? Okay. So I went here, guys. Once I clicked on that, I gave the admin credentials as admin and admin. Okay. So there was something coming. Don't forget to delete your installation directory. It is saying how to install the installation directory. I'll show you. After installation, delete the install directory from your open cart for security purpose. Go to the open cart folder, guys. Go to the open cart folder. Go to the C drive in that XAMPP folder. In that, where we have to go? XAMPP htdocs. In that htdocs, I copied that open cart, right? Upload folder, renamed to open cart. In that, we'll see one install folder, guys. Delete that install folder. That's it. Okay. Now, once you delete that, guys, okay, refresh here. You'll get this. Again, refresh. Just remove this part and say open cart, localhost open cart. Now you're getting, right? This is the thing we have to do. Okay. Just remove that install folder and just browse this localhost slash open cart. That will be enough. Okay. You see, we need to browse localhost open cart to view your open cart store. And for admin also, you have the admin also. Okay. This is a front end. This is a front end part of the application that we have launched in because I made my machine as server machine using this XAMPP and all and connect and created a database here. This is a database, guys. Click on this database. This particular OpenCart DB is now connected to my database of the application, and there will be one OC customer or something. I think so. This is the one I think so. OC customer. There's a table here. You see, it's kind of blank now. Okay. Select start from OC customer is blank. Once you create an account in this particular application, the account will be created. Fine. Okay. Front end part and back end also we'll see. You'll see what is the back end part, admin part of the application. There's a front end where the actual end users will use. This is the admin to create the listings or to display the products and all. This one we have to use http://localhost opencart admin. http://localhost slash opencart. Then anything else is there slash admin, we have to give slash admin. Okay, just give this slash admin and just you see you'll get the backend part of the application where you have to give admin and admin as the username and password. Admin as the username and password. And once I create admin account and if I am able to log in to the backend part of the application, you see some this kind of stuff will happen. You can just close this. It's not that much important. Okay. You see customers. Any customers are there so far in this particular application? From the friend side, did you create an account and the account details got created here? No. Even in the database also, you'll not see anything here. Okay. So once I create an account with the help of this application, this is the front end part of this application like localhost open card. Then here account should be created in this and database also it should be reflected. Okay. So fine. I think this is the one, guys. This is the thing. This is how the simple prompts you have to write to get this information. How to set up OpenCart local in in my machine, and other prompt you have to type here is GD and zip current status is of how to turn on. Okay, so these two prompts are enough, guys. Okay, to get the information done. Now currently the system is ready for me to automate. Okay, so whatever the requirements that are required for automating this particular database testing are ready, guys. Now I need to write the automation code for opening the application URL and all. I'll open the Eclipse ID, guys, where I generally automate this automation tests. This test cases automation I generally do. I'll open the Eclipse ID. Let's auto Eclipse ID launch. So without this setup, right, we cannot automate this particular test case, guys. That's why you see you are able to access the front end part of the application that is hosted in your machine by making your machine as a server machine with the help of XAMPP software. And also database also you have the access now. Okay, this is the URL for accessing the database. So we can see the database also. Now, yeah, next thing is what? Next thing is very simple, guys. I need to launch the Eclipse ID. Once the Eclipse ID launched, here, this workspace I'll go and I'll show you how to automate this particular test case. I'll show you how to automate this particular test case, guys. Just be with me. And here, I'll just go here, live automation projects, expand this and expand this part. Go here. And what is the test case number, guys? What is the test case number? 15, right? I didn't automate 15. You see 14, 16, 17. That means 15 is missing. I'm going to create that 15th test case now. New class. I'll just name this as TC underscore RF underscore 15. TC underscore RF underscore 015 otherwise. Okay. 014, 015. Click on finish. Now create the test method. Here, create the test method public void verify database testing of register account registering account. Okay, of registering account. Okay, this is a simple way you can write the name at the rate test annotation. Over the mouse, import this. Now here write down the code that is driver is equal to. I need to write a Selenium automation code. Okay, driver is called new Chrome driver. Okay, I need to write a Selenium automation code to launch the application URL and all. Over the mouse on this WebDriver and you see I cannot import, so Control Shift O you can press. It will be automatically imported. Driver.manage.window.maximize. Then say driver.get. Provide the application page. Here one more line I'll write driver.manage.timeouts. Implicitly wait. Timeouts.implicitly wait. Then say duration.off seconds. Then give 3 seconds here, guys. That's okay. Put a semicolon here. Then here, open the get application URL. Open the get application URL. What is the get application URL? So this one, guys, localhost / opencard is the get application URL. Paste it here. Once I paste that here, once I open the application page URL in the browser here, the next thing here is, okay, once I open the application page URL here, the next thing here is, I need to click on the my account. Okay, should not give tutorials Ninja, guys. You have to give the application URL that is currently running in the browser and make sure that the XAMPP is open here. Okay, in the XAMPP server and database are running. We have to see. Okay, that's the things we have to do. So here, copy this URL, guys, and paste there. This is the application we have hosted in our local machine, which has access to the database and all the stuff. And that application only we are automating instead of tutorialsninja.com/demo application. That application and this application both are same. That's fine. Okay, then. Next thing is that I need to click on the My Account drop menu, inspect this My Account drop menu, and here, once I inspect this drop menu, copy this My Account and create an XPath expression /span. Text is equal to, give the text. Okay, copy this. This one is locating the My Account drop menu, only one element. So copy this XPath expression and come back here and write on driver dot find element by dot XPath. Give the XPath expression. Okay, give the XPath expression and say dot click. This will click on the my account drop menu and you'll get the register option. Inspect this register option, guys. Once you inspect the register option, it's a anchor tag with the link text. Copy this as a link text and simply write down driver.find element by dot link text. Provide the link text locator. Provide the link text locator inside the double quotes and simply say dot click. Once I click on this register option, the application will take you to the register page. Here I need to enter all the details like first name, last name, email, password, okay, subscription and privacy policy, and click on the continue button. Okay, so here I need to enter the details. Okay, string entered, first name, input first name. Okay, first name input. What is the data that I'm input data, first name input data. This is very important, guys. Whatever the data you are entering into this front end part of the application from the UI should actually get stored in the back end part of the application, that is in the database, in the same manner. Okay, to verify that, I'll just give first name input data as, I'll just give my name as Arun. Okay, and here I'll write down, once I give this, here I'll write down, I'll inspect this first name field and enter the first name into the first name field. Okay, so copy this ID, guys. Copy this ID of the first name field, driver.find element by dot ID, provide the ID locator of the first name field and put a semicolon and say dot send keys, and here put a semicolon here, and here inside the send keys you have to pass the first name input, guys. Okay, simple. This is one thing. Then what is the next thing? I need to, after entering Arun here, let's assume after entering Arun here, then I'll inspect the last name field. I'll inspect the last name field. Here ID is there. Copy this ID and here write down string last name input data is equal to, I'll give my last name here, that is Motori, put a semicolon here and say driver dot find element by dot ID of the last name field. Inspect this last name field and it also has an ID input last name. Copy this ID and come back here and paste it here and simply say dot send keys and here say last name input data. Last name input data, put a semicolon here. That is also done. Once I enter Motori here, then email field, inspect this email field and copy this ID and simply write down driver dot what is last name I have to give, guys. Every time I need to enter a brand new email address here. Okay, and every time I need to enter a brand new email address. Okay, so I'll not store this here. I'll not store this here. Or we can do one thing, string email input data, okay, is equal to, from where I have to generate the email and all. For that already we have created a utils, common utils. Under the common utils we have generated brand new. When you call this particular method, some email will be generated and that will be stored into the email input data field. Okay, so for that to happen, I'll simply say common utils dot generate brand new, oh sorry, dot generate brand new email. Okay, so this will create a brand new email address and store into the inputted email, and that email I need to enter driver.find element by dot ID field of that email field. Okay, inspect this and ID field of that email field is input hyphen email. Go there dot send keys and give that input email data. We don't know what is that, but for now I'll just write it randomly here. Some random email address I'll write here so that doesn't make much sense. Okay, once the email address is entered, I need to enter the password into the password field. So I'll just write down here string password input data is equal to, oh, here I'll give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a semicolon here and simply write down inspect this password field, and here write down input password and simply write down driver.find element by dot ID, provide the ID locator of the password field and simply say dot send keys, and here in the send keys I need to give password input data. Okay, password input data, you just give it here, that's fine. Okay, so all the data has been entered. Now I need to, once I enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, I need to enter the subscribe option. So inspect this subscribe option and see input is there, and this one has input as a newsletter, guys. Copy this and I just need to click on the subscribe option so that it will get selected. So simply I'll say driver.find element by dot ID, provide the ID locator of the, and say dot click. Let's see whether it will work or not. Once you select this one, I need to select the privacy policy, inspect the privacy policy, and it also, it has a name locator. Copy this name locator and simply write down driver dot find element by dot name locator, provide the name locator of the privacy policy field and say dot click. Okay, it will agree to the privacy policy, and then I need to click on the continue button, inspect this, copy this part, guys, and I need to create an XPath expression for this /button text is equal to continue. This XPath expression for locating the continue button, only one element is getting located. Copy this XPath expression, come back here and simply write down driver dot find element by dot XPath, provide the XPath expression and simply say dot click. Once I click on that, the account should get created, right? Okay, let's see whether by running the script, this account getting created or not. Let's see. Right click, run as test test. Let's see whether the account is getting created. Manually, we'll verify this. Okay. Automation script wise, it's let it do. And manually, we'll go to the backend and see whether the account has been created or not. Here, visually, we can see that account has been created, but manually also, by going to this database thing and just refreshing here, reloading here, you see, let's any record has been added. You see, Arun Motori on now, okay, with the auto-generated email address and some password is encrypted here, that's okay. Password is encrypted here, that's okay. They don't want to show it directly for security reasons, but all these details are properly coming, right? Arun Motori, what were the details we gave here? I gave the details as, manually we can verify, right? Arun Motori and then some random email address, password is encrypted. That's it. Only 2 to 3 details, right? These 3 details are enough, okay, to verify. Fine. So they are actually coming means that's okay. Password is encrypted, that's okay. And here, this is in the database itself, guys. Okay, and also you can see the backend side of the application and click on the customers. You can see that, okay, Arun Motori and all those stuff, and say click on edit and all. Let's see what is coming. Let's see. Arun Motori and email address is coming. No telephone number. That's okay. Password confirm. They are not showing. That's okay. So something it's there, guys. Okay. So if you don't want this record, right, you can delete this. Okay. I don't know whether we can delete this or not. Okay. Yeah, delete option is there. If you want, you can delete this also. Okay, fine. So like this, guys, we have to do. So I'll just delete this for now. Okay. I deleted the record. It is not no more there. If you refresh here, it will be gone away. Mostly it will gone away. You see, it's gone away. Okay, fine. Anyhow, but using automation, I want to verify. After running this particular script, using the Selenium Java automation code, I want to see whether, okay, this script only we have to go to that particular database and verify whether the script only has to connect to the database and verify whether the account has been created or not. For that to happen, guys, for that to happen, so in Java, in forget about Selenium Java, but in normal Java, guys, if you want to connect to Java from Java, we need something known as JDBC, Java Database Connectivity, JDBC driver we need. Okay, we need to set up that JDBC, guys. We need to set up that JDBC. Then only this will be possible. Okay, so if you are not aware of the JDBC and all, you can simply find it out, guys. Okay, simply find it out. Okay, go to ChatGPT, simply run a prompt. Okay, you don't have to know everything. Okay, how to connect to MySQL database table database with the help of Java using JDBC. Just search like this, okay? Just search with this prompt, you will get the information. All the configuration, everything will come. You already have installed MySQL connect. Okay, install MySQL connector, that is JDBC driver for MySQL. It's saying to connect JDBC, you need to MySQL driver. You can download it from or once download, add it to your project class path. This is saying. So instead of adding this jar file, right? I need the dependency tags. Okay. Let it completely finish this information, guys. Let it completely provide this information. We can use that. But here, I don't want the jar file, guys. Okay. Whenever it gives any solution with help of jar file, I don't want the jar file. Rather, my project is a Maven project, so I can add the dependency tags. Okay. Okay. Once completed, right? Let it still writing. That's okay. Let it complete. Once completed, here I'll write this particular instead of this, I want dependency tags. Okay. If you're using Maven or Gradle and if you don't want the jar file and if you want to use the dependency tags, okay, you have to use MySQL connector Java, guys. Okay. So how to find this MySQL for Maven? We need this one, guys. Okay. MySQL connector Java we need. For that, you go to the MVN repository website, guys. Best way is to go to the mvnrepository.com and here search for MySQL hyphen. What was that actually? Connector hyphen Java. Okay. This is a JDBC driver. Connector hyphen Java. Okay. Once you get this J and MySQL connector Java, click on that link and go to the latest version 9.1.0 under the Maven. You will see the dependency tags. Copy that. Come back here, guys. Come back here and go to the pom.xml file. Go to the pom.xml file. In the pom.xml file, let the pom.xml file open. In the dependencies, already we have Selenium, TextNG, Java X, okay, A sharp, many other things were there. Okay, that's okay. Okay, just write down another dependency tag that you have needed. Based on your requirements, you have to add the dependency tags, guys. Okay, just add that MySQL connector hyphen J. Save that. Once you save that, guys, once you save that, come back here to ChatGPT. Okay, MySQL connector Java J is there. That's okay. Okay, just go there. Here, MySQL connector J is there. Okay, so it's the same thing. MySQL connector. Okay, I need MySQL connector Java, guys, not J. That's what I'm just getting confused. I need the Java thing. Even this one also you can use, I think so. This one also I can use, I think so. Okay. This you see it got relocated. It's saying, you see, connector J, and it's the older version, I think so. It's the latest version. Okay. You can go with the latest version, guys. That's not a problem. You can go with J also. That is also Java only. Okay. Pure Java implementation of MySQL protocol. Okay. Fine. That's okay. Let's see if doesn't work. We'll migrate to Java here instead of J. We'll go with Java. That's okay. At least we'll have added this MySQL connector thing. And the next thing here is so I use MySQL hyphen connector hyphen J instead. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't have any information. Maybe it's asking you to go with Java only, guys. We'll go with Java only. Why to take a headache? Okay, let's go with Java only. Go back. Instead of MySQL connector J, right? I will go with the Java only. Okay, it will work. No problem. This third party thing, right? I don't have to worry much. Copy this. And I don't know with OpenCart or something it's going to work or not. We don't know. So better to replace that with MySQL connector Java only instead of J. Okay, this one I'll remove. I'm going with the Java only, MySQL connector Java. Why to do some experiments, new experiments now? Okay, that's fine. Fine, that's great. So MySQL connector Java only I'm putting, not putting J there. Okay, once you've done that, now you have the capability of writing the Java code in such a way that the Java code via JDBC can connect to your database. Okay. So for that, what is the code, guys? What is the code required for connecting to the database? Okay, what is the code required? Here we have the code, guys. Okay, already in the first prompt only, it has posted that import JDBC packages. You don't have to import that. That's okay. It will automate. Will do it in a different way. Connect string from the database. JDBC URL you have to give, username you have to give, password you have to give. Typical JDBC URL MySQL looks like this. Okay, JDBC MySQL localhost colon 3306 DB name. Okay, so we have to give the credentials here, guys. Copy this code. Okay, copy this code. Private static final string URL, your username, your password. Okay, connection. Okay, all this code you have to take is connection is statement try catch block connection. You don't have to think too much here. These are JDBC code, guys. Okay, driver manage.get connector, and it will use the URL, username, password, and connected to the database will be printed, and it will create a statement where you can run the queries to see. Okay, if while result.next and int id got int string name result.names id name. Okay, like this. Okay, it's printing some details. That's okay. Okay, result set dot okay, we are running the query and getting the result set, and from that we are retrieving the data from the database. Okay, and we'll do something, we'll modify this code. That's okay, but let's copy this parts, guys. Okay, let's copy this. Okay, JDBC URL, username, password, you copy this for now, and paste into the this code. After this is done, after this part is done, guys. Okay, so you cannot say this. Okay, you have to make it global. Looks like you have to make this particular thing as global outside the method. That's okay. If you want, you can make it. Okay. Yeah, this has been become local. I mean global. URL, JDBC, MySQL, localhost, database name. What is the database name, guys? OpenCart is the database. OpenCart underscore DB is the database name. Okay. Here we have to give the database name, guys. That is OpenCart underscore DB is the database name. So you know that, right? The database name is OpenCart. Where is that? OpenCart underscore DB is the database name. Once that is done, you have to give the username, guys. Have to give the username. What is the username? What was the username for this? Okay. Uh, Backend part of the application I gave, and root was the username, and I don't remember the password. I kept it blank, I think so. Okay, I don't know this. Okay. So to access this admin account also we created, but there is a backend part of the application. And here coming to this one, what is the username and password? Just give me a second. Let me try this out. Okay. So have some information here. Just give me a second. Mm, Just give me a second. Is there any code I have saved here? Just checking. Ah, this is the code. Let's see what is the username and password you have to give. Let me find it out. Okay. DV name we gave. Root and password is null, guys. Okay. We didn't give any password. That's what I'm thinking, actually. That's correct. Password is null. So instead of password, I have to give null. So root username is root, guys. Okay. Username is root that I remember. Root is the username for the DB. But password is null, guys. We have not given any password here. Just put null here. So with the help of username, we can log in. Okay, JDBC localhost 3306 and string database name is this one. We have given that. That will be utilized here underwards and go to the chat GPT again. And here remaining part you have to copy this from connection onwards and try catch block. From where to where only one curly brace is there. This from second curly brace. Okay, just leave one curly brace and I think till here we have to do it, guys. Okay, one, two, and ending also you have to leave two. Copy this code, guys. Copy this code and go to your Eclipse ID and paste it. Once you paste that, pour the mouse on the connection and import it from JDBC library. Java SQL is a JDBC. Import that. Once that is done, hover the mouse on the statement and import from Java SQL. And also hover the mouse on the result set and import from Java SQL, which is nothing but JDBC only, Java Database Connectivity Library that you have just now added to the pom.xml files. Go to the driver manager and import it from Java SQL again. And here URL is provided, user is provided, username is provided, password is provided. Whatever the details we gave here are coming here, okay, to access. And it will, this using get connection will driver manager dot get connection will connect to the database, guys. Okay, connection. That connection will be established and we'll get the object reference here. And using that connection, we can create a statement. We'll get the statement here. Once we get the statement, we get the execute query command using which we have to run the query. That query we have to give here, guys. What is the query that you have to run to get the details of that thing? Select star from your table name. What is the table name, guys, in which the accounts, the details are getting created? The table name is something but OC underscore customer. Under the open card DB, OC underscore customer is a table name. Just give the table name here, guys. Just give the table name here. OC underscore customer. That's more than enough. Select star from OC customer. How many records are there that will run? Result set dot statement dot execute query of SQL. It will run the query. While result dot has next int ID is equal to result set dot get int. What we need? Different fields we need. I think so. Let me see here. What are the different fields we may need? Next, first name, last name, email. These three items are required, guys. Okay. First name, last name, email are required. Okay. So here, I'll just write on here. Okay. String, first name in database. First name stored in database. Okay. Stored in database. Okay. Database is equal to. Okay. Here earlier we gave something like, where is that, guys? Data I have given. Yeah, first name inputted data that we have given from the UI. Okay, whether same first name is stored in the database or not, we have to find it out. To retrieve that particular thing from the database, guys, okay, we have to simply say result set dot get string of either column index or column name or something. Maybe we have to give get string of, you see, result set dot get string of column label. Column label you have to give double quotes. So what is the column label under which first name will come? Go to the database and here you see first name is under first name will come. Copy this first name column name and just go to the code and paste it here. Okay, it will retrieve the first name that is actually stored in the database. Okay, now next thing, guys, I'll copy this and make it global so that I can access it outside. Copy this part and make it just make it outside the while loop. Okay, and remove this part and just say is equal to null for now. Okay, once that is done, then these things you remove, guys. Okay, then last name stored in database, I'll say. Okay. Last name stored in database. That is also in string format. Dot get string of. Okay. Dot get string of column label. And in the column label, you have to put a semicolon here, and you have to give the column label as last name. Give that last name here. Give that last. Once the first name is given, last name is here. Okay. I have to make this last name also global. Okay. Just string last name is equal to null. This is also done. First name is retrieved, last name is input stored in the database. Then we have to get the email address, guys. To get the email, we have the email thing. Okay, copy this part, paste it here. Don't print it out. There's no need of printing it out. Last name stored in the database. So here say what is the field name, email. If you want to print, you can print also. That's okay. But ultimately not required. We are retrieving it as part of the test. We don't need to print it. Okay, string last name stored in the database is equal to null. We have to say, and then once you get this, sorry. This is not the last name, guys. This is not the last name. Email stored in database. Okay. Email stored in database. Okay. Email stored in database. Copy this email stored in database and get the email. Once you get the all these things, guys. Okay. Once we get the first name, last name, email, right? Then SQL exception, import this from java.sql and print stack trace finally. Result set is going not close. All this have come by default. You are closing the connection result set statement and all as a closing part of the query. Now, only thing that we have to do here is at the end of this, we have to compare. And also I'll make this even global outside the try block so that I can access it even outside here. Okay. So because I outside the try catch block finally blocks, right? I'm writing that code that is assert statements. I'm going to write assert assert equals okay boolean expected. What is a boolean expect sorry, what is a first name that we have inputted? First name input data. Okay, here what we have to give, what are the first name that got stored in the database which we have retrieved by running the query in the database, that we have to write. Again run copy the same thing, one two three items we have to verify. Last name stored in the database will be here, and email stored in the database will be here. And if you go to the top, last name inputted data will be there here, and email stored into the database will be here. Okay, like this, whatever that is possible, right? So not email stored into the database, this one email input data we have to give here. First name input data, last name input data that we have inputted from the UI, and this one are the actual details that got stored into the database. Whether if both matches, then the test will pass, guys. Okay, as part of database testing, we have to do this. After that, I have to just simply quit the browser. So this is the script we have to write, guys. Nothing more than this. Okay, just get all the information from Google and write this automation code. Whenever you face this challenge, right? Okay, it's not completely required to remember, but at least understanding the process is really important, guys. Okay, that's more than enough. Rightly here and say run as test ng test to see whether it is working fine or not. I'll run the script to see. It will create an account from the UI of the application. You see, account is getting created, and the test got passed. Okay, successfully, the test got passed. Everything is working fine. Connected to the database also by a JDBC from the script. You see, so this is how we need to automate this, guys. Okay, this needs some setup and all. I have covered in this session. Hope you got the idea, guys. What we have to do. So a lot of people don't demonstrate this kind of stuff because they don't know how to set up the application database in their local machines, and they don't set up. But here, I've taken an extra step here to make you guys understand how database testing can be automated with the help of Selenium. So hope guys you understood this. I'll just convert this into green color because it's now completed. Okay, just select this one and try to convert into green color. Okay, this one also we completed, guys. This one also completed, but yeah, this is also completed. That's okay. I'll also change it to green. Now these are the test cases we completed so far. Okay, so 15th also completed. Till 17 we completed. We have few more test cases till 27. That means 10 more test cases are there. I'm going to demonstrate them as part of the next upcoming sessions, guys. But for this session, this is all enough, guys. Okay. So that's all for this session, guys. See you in the next session where I'm going to automate the next test case. That is the test case number 18. No matter how difficult the test cases are, how challenging they are, we are going to figure out a way and try to automate them so that you get a chance to get the confidence of working in a real application. Okay. If you are able to automate this application, you'll get the confidence of automating different type of applications, guys. So that's the main intention. So in upcoming sessions, we have a lot of other test cases to be automated. Again, database testing will come and all in every test case types and all, depending on the situations and all. We're going to do that. Okay, so there are 500 plus test cases in this application, and after this application, we'll move on to the another application. It's a never-ending process, but for now, we are at this particular test case number 18 that we have to automate in the next session. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye.